Hey guys, welcome to Dow Jones Futures Review. I'm going to go over a couple of things real quick. You know what really annoys me is when people watch my videos and the biggest comment I get is so many levels. Oh my God, so much stuff going on. Well, if you fucking know how to look at a chart, obviously I can't tell you if it's going to move 10 points or 100 points. I can only prepare for those situations. So if I don't have levels 100 points below the current price, how the fuck would I know what to do when the situation arises that we sell down to that zone? So please, if you're gonna watch these videos and think there's too many levels, do me a favor and don't watch them. Because if you're not understanding the premise of what we do here, then it's not my issue. If you want to learn, go start from the first video I have, and I've gone over the same setups for almost 6+ months now: fail breakdowns, reclaims, and backtest. Most of the action arises from bull flags that break out, backtest, and then continue breaking out. If you don't know what that means, go study, go get educated. This is for people who want to learn, who are understanding that it's a day-to-day grind, understanding how price action works. Now, here we are on a 45-minute chart. Let's get back into the zone. What do you see clearly from Thursday 11th right here until about Tuesday 16th? Do you see sideways selling? I do. Do you see a potential flagging? I do. What is flagging? If you don't know, go learn. If you don't want to learn, then here I'll tell you. Price will form a high, usually on a straight shot up, and then sell sideways and consolidate. That's the only way we can get more setups. If price just keeps going up, well, we're shit out of luck. We needed to come down, come back and retest breakout levels and zones, and then go from there. What is my best setup? A failed breakdown. And what would you look at that? There's one right in front of us. Clearly on the Sunday open, as well as Friday, we set a clear shelf of lows here. In general, we went around 46.16 to about 46.35. 20 points, that's good enough low for me. Usually I want at least 6-7 points. If there's a cluster, a few of them, ideally, if we're really close to the current highs, you only might get 6-7 points, but after a decent sell, I want at least about 8-point minimum low to work with, and that's what we got, 20-point low. Now, when I woke up on that Monday, I'm waiting for that low to get lost and reclaim and hold. That's what we got. It took forever, but we got up a couple levels. My trade was done. Now, let's get into what's going on today. And I'm sorry for that, but when I get these comments about people talking about too many levels, they just need to expand their mind. There's levels down here, there's levels over here. What are relevant to me? The level closest to the price action. So get your head out of your ass and pay attention to what I'm teaching, because I'm sharing this for fun. I like to trade. If you don't want to learn, that's fine. But to just belittle someone and not understand how price action works, maybe that's your issue. Because over here, we're locked in, we're learning, and we're progressing. Moving forward, let's go to a 15-minute chart. Last night, I mentioned that essentially I'm looking for a failed breakdown of the lows in this area. Go watch the video. It's what I said. If you don't understand, go rewatch it. I also had that this is the best setup I'm looking for. I want a failed breakdown of the 46.41 area with a trigger about 46.45. Bonus points if we can tag this minor level below for confluence. Now, want to get educated? Here we go. Why is this a level? Why do I have two lines here? You can clearly see we tried pushing through this zone September 11th, came back down and sold from there around Friday morning. Tried to come back to that area, we couldn't, and then it was a very heavy area of consolidation during FOMC last week. We pushed through, almost back tested this area, and then came back up past that area for the reclaim. Back tested it from the top on Friday overnight. So in my mind, I knew this was a very important area, and I was looking for a trap where we would trap below this low and then go back up. From my experience in Dow Jones, it usually likes to trap above the low you think and not take it out. So when we got down here this morning, I was ready to go, the setup I wanted. We tried to do a failed breakdown of this low previous, and I wasn't falling for it. I've been working too hard. I understand that the better setup was here. I already mentioned it. Long story short, look what we got. We came down, 15-minute chart to show you one more time. We undercut this low, came back above and held it. I took the long, simple I took most of my points off right here. I have a runner for the rest here. If I get more, awesome. If it comes back down, great. I'm looking for setups. So now, what would I be looking for in this scenario? Well, I'm already gonna adjust what I'm looking for here. So let's delete this here real quick. I'm looking for a dip and recovery fail breakdown of this level right here. That's the only real actionable setup we have in the short term. 46.64 dip and recovery fail breakdown. I would say it's a combination of a dip and recovery fail breakdown. We might not lose that low. We might tag it directly from my experience. Maybe I have to adjust this up a little bit potentially, but I'll look more into that after I get off this video. That's the first setup. After that, you're looking at backtest dip and recoveries of this reclaim zone or this breakout zone. That's all I got here. If we continue to sell, then I'm really happy. We can get a failed breakdown of today morning's low or Thursday morning low. So that's what I'm looking at Dow Jones. That's the update for today. Again, I apologize for being a little upset here, but I just don't understand why people think that levels can't exist. They want a clean chart. They want RSIs. They want all these moving averages. All I have are fucking straight lines with supports and resistances. I have simple bull flags, and that's all I have. So if you can't understand that, maybe trading isn't for you.